Hi, my name is Denny Strecker, and I'm the chief instructor here at Denny Strecker's Karate, and my title is Shihan. The goal in our video is to give you a quick walkthrough of the karate school so that you have a better idea of what to expect when you come for your first visit. First of all, again, Shihan is Japanese. Most people have heard the term sensei before. Sensei is Japanese for teacher. Shihan is actually one level higher. I'm a 6th degree black belt, so a 6th degree would be considered a Shihan, which is called a master teacher. So whenever you have a question, if you say, hey Shihan, that would be the proper way to address. You'll get my attention and I'll be happy to answer your question. When students come in, the very first thing that we like them to do, either the child or the parent, will be check in. We have an iPad. We have 2 doors that you can enter in. There's an iPad stationed at each door. You'll type in your child's name. After about 3 letters of their first or their last name, our system will start pulling who it thinks you're looking for. You'll be able to tap their name, and then it'll show you how many classes they've attended. That way you know that they're checked in correctly. Our attendance system runs daily, which that means is if you do forget to check them in when you first come in, you can do it during class, or you can even do it on your way out the door. What will happen is if you haven't checked in for class after 7 days, our system will start triggering some messages saying, hey, we haven't seen you checked in, because their belt promotions are tied towards their attendance. They have to attend a certain number of classes to be eligible to promote. So we want to make sure it's very important that they check in so we can keep track of their belt testings as well as how many kids are actually showing up for class. After you check in, you'll notice that we have our waiting area here with our chairs, and underneath each chair we have a little cubby. And this is where all of your personal belongings would go. You're going to take your shoes and your socks, if you have a coat or any video games, anything that you brought, books, you'll be able to put them right in here and you'll slide them right back under. Now, most often what people will do is whatever chair your parent is going to be sitting in, that's going to be the cubby that you use. On occasion, sometimes doesn't match out exactly, so you might be grabbing another one, but do your best to use the same one that your parent is going to have. Now, one of the things that we like to teach our students right out of the gate, and the reason we take our shoes off for martial arts, and it's called the shoe rack theory. And what the shoe rack theory talks about is that whenever you come into the karate school, you take off your shoes and you put them on the rack and you put in whatever issues, challenges, and emotions you've had from your day into the shoes, so that way you enter the classroom with a peaceful and clear mind. So we always say leave your troubles at the door, then you'll be able to pick them up on the way back out. When you're here for class, we want you to have a good time. We're ready to have a whole lot of fun, and we want you to join in. So we don't like any grumpy Gusses. Naturally, if the kids didn't get a good night's sleep, or if they've been running around all day, we're prepared for them to be crabby. But again, we're going to point out that, hey, we're here to have fun. So let's get ready, jump into class, and let's have a really good time. Parents, you're able to walk along the floor. You see that there are mats right up front. It's okay to step on the mats to get to the chairs. We realize that the space is a little bit crunched for chairs, but we do our best to make sure that everybody has a seat. So we've really jammed the chairs in here so that everybody can have a place to sit down. Now, after you've checked in and you put your shoes and your socks in one of the cubbies, sometimes there'll be a class going on, so we always want to be respectful of the class that's happening and not disrupt or distract the kids by talking or running around or playing too many games. So what we like the students to do is they come sit down along a line here, so that way we have an idea of how many students are going to be here for the next class, and that way they're able to sit and watch and then cheer on the kids who are in class. So after you put your shoes in your bin, walk on over, have a seat. If you're the very first person, you're going to be sitting right next to the wall. Then the next person, until you get ready for class, we'll have you stand up, and then we'll point out which dot is going to be yours for class today. The final stop on our tour is the drinking fountains and the bathrooms. So there is a walkway along the side of the classroom so that you don't have to walk across the mats, that you come back into the hallway. We have a girls' bathroom, and then we have a boys and girls bathroom. So girls can use either one of the two. Boys have to use the one on the left. We also have 2 drinking fountains. During class time, we usually take at least 1 drink break, sometimes 2 in the middle of summer when it's really hot. The kids coming back here, we really want to reinforce that we do not run in the karate school. The floor here is tile. We're going to be working out, so sometimes we get sweaty, or if the kids are messy and the floor is a little bit wet, somebody's going to slide out, hit their head, and we don't want anybody to get injured. So we always insist that the kids walk around the karate school or walk through the karate school. You're able to come and get a drink. Then there is another doorway, so you can enter the hallway or leave the hallway from the classroom or from the walkway. So that way, whenever you enter the classroom, we always do a good karate bow, which we'll show you the first time that you come into class. And pretty much that's the school in a nutshell. It's one big classroom, one hallway with the 2 bathrooms. Last part, we do not want any of the kids back here playing. There's only one person allowed in the bathroom at a time. So parents, we do ask that you keep an eye on your child when they do come to the bathroom, that they don't linger back here and or start horsing around, that they come right back out front so that everybody can remain safe. Looking forward to meeting you at your first class. If you have any questions when you get here, please ask away. We want you to have a great experience. We want you to have a whole lot of fun, and we can't wait to have you as part of our karate family. Have a great day.